What's going on, Lead Gen Beast? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. Got a really important video for you if you do any type of Facebook ad marketing. We're going to be going through some really important things that just over the years, based on my experience, these things make a really big difference when it comes to the success of your Facebook ads. So I'm just going to be going through a few tips to hopefully help you improve the performance of your Facebook ads, just get better results overall. Now, if you want the actual, like an actual full training on like my Facebook ad strategy, I'll have a link down in the description to another video that I did walking you through the actual strategy I use to generate leads using Facebook ads. These are going to, this video addresses more of the minor details that are important to the success of your Facebook ads. All right. So make sure you stick to the end. It's got some really important stuff here. As usual, my only ask, if you find the video helpful, please smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Check out all the links in the description. I always have good stuff for you guys there. And at the time of this recording, I'm actually starting my own merch line as well, specifically for digital marketers. So if you want to support the channel, it's a great way to do that. I'll have a link down in the description for that as well. Really appreciate the support. All right, let's rock and roll, guys. Facebook ad tips. All right, so let's break these down. And some of these might not seem like a big deal, but all of these things combined do make a big difference, guys. And this is all based on my experience. There's not some article, like an article or anything like that on Facebook support. Not that Facebook support is very reliable anyways, but these are just things that I've noticed over the years running Facebook, tons and tons of Facebook ads that I've seen make a difference. All right. Number one, always start your ads early in the morning. You want to give Facebook enough time when the ad campaign first launches to get some momentum. And what you'll notice is when the campaign launches and it's turned on, it takes a couple of hours to actually start getting some reach. So that's why it's just really important to start it early in the morning. You want to give it Facebook all day to start getting that momentum, get that ad spend going. I've just noticed that, like, if you start in the middle of the day or late evening, especially if you're running a higher ad budget, Facebook's going to blow through that ad spend the first day really quick, and it's not a good way to start your campaign. So on the ad set level, you have an option to schedule exactly when the campaign starts. I usually do like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and then just let it run. Okay, so make sure you start early in the morning. Wait until all of your ads are approved before launching. So when you're scheduling your ads at the ad set level, let's say you have a brand new ad account. With brand new ad accounts, new ads, when you submit them or publish them to get approved, they tend to take a little bit longer than a seasoned ad account to get approved. All right. But you don't want to start your ad campaign when only 1 or 2 of your ads are approved and you got 3 or 4 in your ad set. You want all of your ads approved before you launch the campaign. All right. Trust me on this. It does make a big difference. You don't want one of your ads, so you're running the ad campaign and then you have another ad or 2 that get approved later on in the day. It's just not good for split testing, right? So make sure all of your ads are approved before you launch them. Never, ever adjust the ad budget. When you're ready to scale, or maybe you want to cut the ad budget. Even cutting the ad budget, don't ever adjust the ad budget itself. Okay. I don't know why this is the case, but when you do that, something happens with the algorithm where it resets. And I've seen good performing ads literally tank. Their performance just tank by simply adjusting the ad budget. So if you ever want to change your budget, you want to add or reduce the amount of ad spend, duplicate the ad set. And there's a benefit to this as well when you're scaling your Facebook ads. So they're performing really well. You want to start putting more ad budget into it. So obviously one benefit is making sure that the performance doesn't diminish, but also when you duplicate the ad set and you go after the same audience, you're now reaching an even bigger portion of that audience, and you're kind of like dominating that particular audience because now you have multiple ads going to the same audience. So you're getting a lot more exposure to that particular audience, right? It can work really well. Now, I don't recommend having 3 or 4 or 5 ad sets going to a small audience, but I'm saying there's a couple of benefits to doing that, but primarily it's to make sure that when you're scaling, it doesn't impact the performance of your ads. Never listen to Facebook's warnings. I see this one quite a bit. When you're on the ad set level and you're putting your targeting together, sometimes it'll say on the right-hand side that your ads may get 0 leads based on your targeting. Don't ever listen to that. A lot of Facebook's recommendations are just like cookie cutter generic types of things. And I've seen that warning so many times, and almost every single ad campaign that I've done, when I've seen that, it did really well. Okay. So don't freak out. Don't think that there's something wrong with your ad campaigns. Don't really question yourself or whatever if you see those types of warnings. It's just, yeah, they're irrelevant. Based on my experience, they don't mean anything. All right. Always opt into your ads before you start running them to test the automations in the funnel. I'm actually still guilty of this, where I will miss something. When I start running a Facebook ad campaign, sometimes the lead won't get into the automation, and I'm like, well, what the heck? Why aren't they receiving the emails or the text messages, or why aren't they going through this particular part of the funnel? And it's because I missed something. All right, there's a lot of moving parts with marketing, especially Facebook ads. If you're using lead forms and then you're connecting it to go high level to your funnels and all this stuff, you just want to make sure that everything is set up and connected properly. So best way to do that is on the ad level. There's a little button that's kind of on the top right where you can preview it or share it, and just preview it on the Facebook desktop newsfeed. Scroll down just a little bit, you'll see your actual ad, and you can opt into it right there just to make sure that everything works. All right. You don't want to be spending a bunch of money on Facebook ads and your automations aren't working properly. That's something you want to avoid. All right. Don't rely on just the algorithm for your targeting. Use multi-layer targeting, guys. This works extremely well. I talk about this pretty much every video that I do on Facebook ads. It is in that full training that I mentioned down in the description. I also talk about this in my full Facebook ads mastery course. It's pretty cheap. Has some really good stuff when it comes to creating successful Facebook ads. But anyways, multi-layer targeting is a very powerful way to tell Facebook exactly who you want your ads to be shown to. So you're still getting the benefit of the algorithm, but you're getting much more targeted with who your ads are shown to. All right. So layer 1 might be small business. Layer 2 might be construction. Layer 3 might be, insert whatever your lead generation, right? So maybe you're going after small business owners in the construction space that are interested in lead generation, things like that. Those that I've literally seen that kind of stuff cut people's lead costs in half when you use multi-layer targeting, right? So make sure you do that. And then lastly, you want to test different ad creatives in each ad set. Just again, based on my experience, what works really well, and this depends on your ad budget, but if you're doing like $20 to $25 per day, 3 ads per ad set works really well. You don't need to test a ton of different ads anymore. You just don't. But the key here is you want to make sure that the ads are actually different. All right, same message, same offer, okay, but just different types of ad creative. So typically what I'll do is I'll do a single image, I will do a static video or some type of video ad, and then I will do a carousel ad, and I'll test those 3. It's usually the carousel ad that beats it. But sometimes it's the video, sometimes it's a single image. You just don't know which one is going to perform best based on the audience and the offer and how they respond to things, right? So that's why you want, my magic number is 3 ads per ad set. Now, here's the caveat to that, is if you're only doing $5 or $10 per day, you don't want to be running a bunch of ads in the ad set. I would do 2 ads. Anything under $20 per day, I would do 2 ads in the ad set, not 3. And obviously, even if you're doing like 50 to 100, I would still only do 3, maybe 4. But as long as they're different types of ad creatives, that's really what you want, because Facebook is going to single one out just based on the engagement and which one is performing best to ultimately lower your lead cost, right? So at the end of the day, we just want to give Facebook a little bit of variety to work with. That's really the goal with this. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are just some minor details that can make a really big difference in the performance of your ads. And I know this because I've tested it all. Okay. This is not fluff. This is not, I'm not blowing smoke here. This is all stuff that I have tested and I have seen make a difference in the success of my Facebook ad campaign. So go through this list, make sure you're not making any of these mistakes. All right. And let me know if it makes a difference in your ad campaigns. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love your feedback on this. And again, if you found the video helpful, please smash that like button. Check the links in the description. Hope you guys are crushing it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Matty Ice is out.